Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah. My pumpkin cup. Happy fall. We got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Everybody get in here. Come on with your lights, please. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Come on. How are we doing, Star family? Hey, Indigo girl, what's up? Hi, sup people. Hey, Blair, what's up? Zanar. Black Lavender's in the building. I have got to get to my eyebrow girl. I got to get back to LA. I had no like beauty stuff here in Atlanta. I don't have a hairstylist. I don't have a nail girl. I don't have an eyebrow girl. I don't have a lash girl. When I come back, I'm going to establish that because I can't be out here like this. I cannot be out here like this. Oh, Esther Delo. Hey, said I finally made it. I finally made it to a live. It's 1 a.m. in Germany. Hey, Black Lavenders up, people. Pink hand waving. How are you? 1 a.m. in Germany. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Kimberly. Kimberly said, hey, everyone. Happy Taco Bowl Thursday. Love it. Black Lavender says, Spice and Erica was hitting below the belt and above the neck with they mess. It's too much. Like, everybody is so old. This is the thing. These people are older than me. And I'm like, how do y'all have the time? How do y'all have the time to do? Y'all have like big careers and kids. How do y'all have the time to be this messy and this obtuse at y'all big ages? It's crazy. Hey, Sarah. Sarah said, hey, Nikki.Star fam. How are you doing? Simply Simone, almost. We're so close. We're so close. Hey, Janelle. LaShonda, I missed you. LaShonda said, I made a live. Happy to be back and happy to have you here. Hey, Bree53, what's up? Says, Spice is my fellow Jamaican sis and Erica is a racist. Let it be known. Let it be known. What's up, Greta? How are you? Give me shelter. Said, hey, Nikki in chat. Hey, give me shelter. Bree said, hey, Nikki, ready for you to drag Erica, Josh, and yeah, it was a lot going on. I was watching all this and I was like, we need to talk about this together. Hey, I am Miss Asia. How are you? Hey, Tiffany. How are you? Hey, Quintella. Quintella said, hey, Nikki and Star family, finally catching a live from the beginning. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. That blessed my soul. That blessed my soul. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. Esther Delo. Thank you. Hey, Manti, how are you? Hey, Megan, say, I wish a man would throw an olive at me and say it's his expression of love. We would be done, period. What's up, TT? What's up? How are you? Hey, dope since 1986. Said I made it for Come On in the Room for the first time. LOL. Hey, Nikki. Hey. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Candace. Courtney said, hey, everyone, excited for the live. Last day of work tomorrow, leaving a toxic work environment on to the new one on Monday. Amen. 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 I am glad to hear that, Courtney. So happy for you. Alana said, did I make it? I couldn't get my sister off the phone fast enough. You made it just in time. Hey, Jazzy. Thank you so much. I was debating if I was going to like do this or not, because this is my fall lip, right? But it's still so hot here. It doesn't feel like fall. I was like, is it too early for the fall lip? Thank you. I definitely will. I definitely will hit you up. Thank you so much for being here. Social Steph said, hi, Nikki. I'm so glad you're alive. This will help me get through finishing up my PowerPoint for a meeting. I know that's right. We got business divas in the building. Carmen said, hi, fam. Can we talk about the She by Sheree scam too? I forgot about that. Because I think we have so much to talk about. We're going to talk about that on Monday because I forgot about that. I watched his TikTok yesterday and I need to go back and watch his YouTube video about it. But I knew what happened. You know, the funniest thing is, Greta, my mom is literally sitting right here in our living room watching Coca. She's like, I'm going to listen. I'm just going to have it on mute. Missy said, bonjour, Nikki and Star fam. Hope you all are well. Thank you so much for being here. Manti said, have y'all seen the response from the designer? Yes, I did. I haven't seen his YouTube video. That's what I need to watch. But we're going to talk about that on Monday with the review for Reunion Part 2. Hey, Marianne. Thank you for being here. Hey, Desiree. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eva. Latonya, what's up? Hey, fam. Tammy said, hey, Nikki and Star fam, hey. How are you? Johnny's acting channel is here, so now we can start. Johnny said, hey, Nikki.Star fam, hope everyone is feeling chill and blessed. I am. Like, today was like a very chill day. I was putting out like my fall stuff, hence why I got the pumpkin cup. But I was putting my fall stuff out and just like getting into the season, getting festive. Empress, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Let me get some water. Hey, pretty kitty, how are you? Indigo said, I know that's right. The heat down south is something else. It's just sweltering. And it doesn't let up. It just does not let up. And the bugs do not go away. And they are not afraid of humans. Can I stand living in Jumanji? Hey, Bria. Steph said, Sheree stays on the losing team. It's so easy to just pay people. I mean, I know, giving out money that you've earned is just like you want to hold on to it as much as you can. But just paying somebody keeps your name out of so much mess. And since we've met you, you've had financial problems. I would just be on top of that. It's a shame that she's just not on top of that like she needs to be. Caroline, hey girl, hey mama. Mama Star's in the chat while watching Coco. Hey, Pink Petals. She is. It's sad. Hey, Tiana. Tiana, how are you? All right, family. So we're first going to start off with the 90-Day Fiancés because I feel like we're going to spend a lot more time on Love is Blind and Love and Hip Hop. I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop until the last reunion, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, just because I feel like this colorism conversation, this racism conversation is a really important conversation to have. I'm not going to be reviewing like the show, like everything that happened. I'm just covering how this Spice and Erica Mena thing plays out, just because Love and Hip Hop, their Instagram, they released a statement that says that they've handled the situation by firing Erica, but they also are going to be dealing with it for the remainder of the season. So I just want to see how that plays out, but I'm not going to be giving a review like I do of the other shows because I'm just not a Love and Hip Hop reviewer. I told y'all I tried to review Love and Hip Hop for like a couple episodes. It totally changed my subscriber community. And I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. So I'm just going to be talking about the issue with Erica and Spice. Hey, Shanty. How are you? You are here from the start. So the first show we're going to start off with is 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, I have some quick notes about that. And then I'm going to move into The Other Way, which was, The Other Way is something else. It's a lot going on over there with them couples. Let's get in. Oh my God, I didn't watch the Real Housewives of Orange County. I got to watch that tonight. 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days. Let's get into Razvan and Amanda. You know who needs to get off of TikTok immediately? Amanda. Amanda, I was always so confused because when I would do these reviews, or when I would talk about this show, I always got people in the comment section that would say that you were a terrible person. And I was just like, are we watching the same show? And now I'm realizing that these people are coming from your social media. And the way you portray yourself on social media is absolutely not how you portray yourself on this show. And I'm saying, as someone who was unaware of that side of you, I think you should get rid of the social media. You are on TikTok, you are doing these lives, and you are making yourself look worse than Riley. It is not becoming of you, the way you are acting on TikTok and the way you're talking about Razvan and acting like he really doesn't have any feelings for you and was trying to use you to get to America. I get if that is the case. All I'm saying is we haven't seen it yet on the show. So what you say about him, we don't get that on the show. And I'm just like, unless you're going to take these views to the reunion, I think you should take it off of TikTok because you just do not look the best. The best. Anyway, in this episode, Amanda and Razvan are still trying to get that old thing back because Amanda, I guess, was just treating Razvan really badly and he pulled away from her. But they were still going to go meet her parents. To go meet Razvan's parents. This is what I want to say. If you and Amanda are not in a good place, Razvan, don't go see your parents because it was mad awkward. And Amanda was trying to make it seem like everything was okay. You were obviously off. Your family could pick that up. And I just felt like it was like a wasted visit. Go when you guys are in a good place or just break the relationship off because it was just weird to take that energy to meet your parents and then not say what was going on. Let's move on to Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine needs to realize that she met Gino as a sugar daddy and she was a sugar baby. And that's all he's going to see her as. This relationship is transactional. And Jasmine is fighting with Gino because she wants to be seen and respected as a wife. But that's just not the case with him because of how he met you and how he currently still sees you. Because even in the relationship, you do not act accordingly or accordingly to how he wants you to act until there is some money being given to you. It's still, no shade, a trick and hoe situation, right? It's, you know what I mean? Like it's sugar baby, sugar daddy. He's not going to see you as anything else because the relationship has not evolved past a transactional relationship. And it's so sad to see you, no shade, that you're big age trying to fight for this man to see you as a wife and not realizing that because of how the relationship started and how it continues to progress, he's always going to see you as a puss piggy bank. You know what I mean? Like he's just always going to see you that way. And I think if you just rest in the fact that this is your role and just be real upfront about the money, stop the crying, you know what I mean? Let him know I'm not pissing on you until you pay my rent. Like, no, he likes it when she pisses on him. Seriously. No, that's the only way that he can ejaculate, if she pisses on him. So that's the thing. Like, if that is what this relationship is, just, let's be like, listen, if you want me to pee on you, I need the money. Show me the money, Chino. Show me the money, Chino. That's what this relationship needs to be. Because you keep on crying, falling apart, throwing yourself down a flight of steps, and he does not care. He just doesn't because of how he sees you. He's nasty. Yes, he's going to marry you and bring you to the United States, but he's already showed you how he's going to treat you. If I was you, I would just rest in what this relationship is, get what you can, get out of him, trick this old man off, and then when you get established in the United States, live the life that you always wanted to live. Girl, stop crying. Stop wasting your tears. Stop wasting your tears. It is what it is, and you absolutely slept with your ex. You were so angry that slipped out, but you're going to try to take it back and be like, no, Chino, I was just joking, Chino. I didn't sleep with my ex, Chino. You slept with your ex. Because this is how I know. You said you slept with him and it was good and you wish you could go back. Why can't you go back? Because your ex was actually really cute and he seems like he got good coin. What happened there? Let's move on. Nothing really happened. I won't say nothing really happened. But David and Sheila got engaged. And I will say it's just not much to talk about because it was just sweet. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful proposal. David was nervous the whole time. He finally proposed to Sheila. She was shocked and taken aback. And they cried and they had a moment. And it was just really, really beautiful. I will continue to say, I think that this couple is the real deal. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a transactional relationship, but I feel like this is a relationship that can evolve and become the pretty woman relationship that Jasmine wants to have with Gino. Jasmine wants to be like, I met you as a sugar baby and you as a sugar daddy, but we actually fall in love and create a family. I think that's David and Sheila. I think they met and this relationship is transactional, but I think as they continue to grow and be married and have children, I think they're going to fall in love. And I think that is going to be the pretty woman relationship that Jasmine desperately wants to have with Gino. Sheila absolutely has it with David. And why Why did my phone just write this whole message? It literally wrote everything down. I have to be so careful of that because sometimes, especially when I'm like, talking about somebody, it be writing it down in like a text message. So I always make sure my text messages are shut because I don't need that. That happened to me far too many times. Thank God I never pressed send. Jesus. They wrote that whole thing. That's good to know. That's very helpful. Because they wrote it word for word, boy for boy. Boy for boy. Christian, can't stay and talking about this couple because I just don't know why Cleo stays in this situation. So this is the thing. I've always had a problem with Christian because I feel like he is a community theater actor who is using this show as his demo reel to get himself out there so that he could become some star. I really feel like he is the one who told Cleo about the show, and that's the reason why they are both on the show. Because Cleo, no shade, she does not have the personality for TV. She just doesn't. This is all Christian's idea. I don't really think that he wants anything to do with Cleo. And if the show was not attached to Cleo, I don't think that Christian will still be with her. I will say I will be shocked if they are still together by the reunion. Now let me get into Cleo, because Cleo, you keep on doing something, and I've overlooked a lot of your mess because of a lot of the issues that you have. But you have got to stop using your best friend as a guard dog and using her as the one to say to Christian what you really want to say. Because you're not inviting her to stuff because you actually want to hang out with her. You're inviting her to stuff because you want her to confront Christian. And at some point, that friend is going to wisen up and they're going to stop coming around. Because at the end of the day, you are using them for their power. Because you are too much of a coward to address the man that is mistreating you. Every time you got a problem with Christian, you invite that friend over for that bland, nasty meal and have her sit there and act like she can actually eat that food and cuss Christian out. Then after she's done cussing Christian out, she leaves. You don't want to play Uno with her? You don't want to go sit on the balcony and drink some wine? Hang out with your girlfriend? No, you always got a task for her to do. And the task is cuss out this man that's treating me poorly. You are a grown woman. You can do that. When you call your friend, go hang out or something. Go to brunch. Get your nails done. Go to candle making. Stop calling her to cuss out these men that are treating you terribly. She's going to get sick of that. And I don't know why she hasn't gotten sick of that yet. She must be single and got all the time in the world to do this. Shout out to the single crew. I'm not dragging, but I just can't believe her friend is always available to cuss out Christian. Girl, do you have a job? A hobby? Stop being available to be her guard dog. I want better for you. Also, no shade. I'm an American, and I know that, we just have a lot of space, here, because America's really big. I'll give you that. But that filming in that apartment is very stressful for me. I get anxiety watching y'all scenes. Y'all have got to go to another location. Y'all have got to film somewhere else. This medium apartment gives me anxiety. Let's start filming outside. Let's start filming at a pub. But this apartment where the stove is right there by the sink, that's right by the couch, it's a whole fire hazard. We have got to film somewhere else. Cleo, stand up and treat your friend better. Let's move on. Nicola and Misha. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I still can't make this couple out. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. I don't get it. Does somebody want to be on TV? Is somebody trying to come out? I don't know. There's no chemistry between these people. They're talking about getting married. They've been dating for 7 years. She wants him to rub, Dead Sea clay all over her coochie, and he can't pick up no signals that she wants him to rub her down. I don't know. I just can't make this couple out. This couple is very weird to me. I get that this is a typical church relationship because, like I said before, there are always, the majority of women that are in any kind of religion, a lot of times the church, the mosque, the synagogue, they all put these baddies with golems. That's just a religious way. For some reason, that is what the church does to the women. So this is normal. You normally are going to see a very pretty woman with a man that has a face that only a mother could love, like a man that gives jackal. Like that's always going to be the situation. So I get that. I can see that. I understand that. This is a typical church relationship, right? What else do y'all have going on? He talks terribly to her, and she sits there and takes it, and then in the same breath talks about wanting to be with this guy. And I'm just like, would you even let a fine man talk to you? Because he's talking to you like he's fine, no shade. He talking to you like he's 6'5". He talking to you like he don't live with his mama. Why are you allowing this? This couple is so weird. I need somebody to do a deep dive. I have yet to find a vlogger, a blogger, a gossip, a 90 Day Fiance gossip site that has done the deep dive into what this couple actually is, because it's not making sense to me. Something is off with this couple. Let's move on. Let's end with Statler and Dempsey. Y'all told me that Statler had money, but I'm telling you, she is moving like a hobosexual. She really is. Like, I don't know how clear Dempsey could be with "I don't want to live with you." And Statler is still going on with the, well, maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe she'll let me move in with her. She keeps on saying, "I don't want you living in my trailer with no running water." Like, I don't feel like that. We are not there. We are not at that stage. I don't want this. And then she even tells her friends, and her friends are like, well, this is real soon. Like, this is too much. But Statler is just like, well, we love each other. And, I got to move here to date her. You can move down the street. You can move to a neighboring city. Why do y'all have to live in her trailer that you don't even like, that's already uncomfortable for one person? Why do y'all have to live together? Especially if Dempsey don't want it. And she says it. That's one thing. If Dempsey's just like, I don't know, maybe. Dempsey has said, I don't want to live with you. And Statler is still going on with maybe she'll change her mind. Statler, it's not going to happen. You need to get a home. Get a home somewhere in London. The Star family said you got money. So easy breezy for you. Please do that. That's all I have to say about 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. Hey, NTR. How are you? What's up, L Boogie? Jazzy Boo said, if Amanda was a spice, she would be flour. Oh my God. Tia B said, Gino and Jasmine can go away. L Boogie said, just came from Bath and Body Works for the first time in over a decade. Everything I smelled, I was like, I wonder what Nikki thinks of this scent. Let me know. Let me know what you tried. I will say everything for fall and Christmas, I love. I love the summer scents, but fall and Christmas, I love. I love. You're trying to get this man to treat you like a wife. It's just not going to happen. And it's unfortunate, but I'm just like, how much more does he have to embarrass you before you realize what it is? Just settle in that and live your best life. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten a headache yet. As soon as he zips up that little wallet, oh, Gino, why you doing that? Girl, I would just get another job. You know what I mean? Because this, I don't know no hoe that works this hard for her coin. This is too much work, Jasmine. You got to move on to another trick. This is too much work. Jasmine91 said, hey, Nikki, glad you're still reviewing 90 Day. I checked out after episode 10. I will say the thing about 90 Day Fiance is too many episodes. They need to do like 90 Day Fiance UK, which is coming. I just binge watched the whole season, so I'm just going to talk about that in one live. They need to do it like 90 Day Fiance UK. They give you the quirkiest and weirdest stuff, put it in about 9 episodes, and bam, you got your season. They need to do it like that. I can't stand it. I'm like, you slipped up and you told that man the truth. Now it's joking. I'm joking, Gino. I'm joking. Stand up. You are well into your 40s, girl. There has got to be a better way for you to make money. Dope since 1986 said probably because she acts a fool. She mentioned it when we first met her and Gino. True. True. She does, Tia Bia. I think she is. I think she's pregnant. And I think by the reunion, she'll probably be like a full 9 months or will actually have a baby. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them because at the end of the day, that's how some relationships work out. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's an arranged marriage or it's just like, you know, you met at church. Like, that happens. That happens. Sometimes you don't like him as much as he like you. And then you start to fall in love after a while. You know, you fall in love with how he cares for you. You fall in love with how he cares for your kids or your family or others. That happens. I can't stand that. That is so terrible. Like, why would you treat your friend like that? You only bring her around to cuss out Christian. If Fred is a dummy for allowing herself to be treated like that, I would be like, girl, mom, now you got to go upstairs with all that. I would be like, girl, I'm not coming out to cuss your boyfriend out anymore. I'm tired of doing this. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go get some yogurt. Let's go to the beach. But why am I always here to not even help you, to confront your issues for you? You too grown. Black Lavender said Christian basically invited the woman to Thanksgiving dinner as a plan B. But he's been treating Cleo like that. And you know what Cleo does? Cries. I could not believe that she was crying at that astrologer after the astrologer said that this relationship was not going to work out. I was like, he denied having sex with you because he was embarrassed that he slept with a trans woman. And you still wanted to be with him? Cleo was lost. There's nothing I can do for my sister. She's too far gone. Too far gone. And he absolutely told her that about that woman that he met at the pub to get under her skin. Guys like that, they know that they are not the bee's knees, right? They know they are not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or 10th choice. So when they finally get someone, they like, egging them on or, just taking little jabs at them so that they can feel like they're a better catch than they really are because that person's reaction to them mistreating them is just wanting more of them or apologizing to them or making them, or making them feel bigger by feeling smaller. That's Christians basically like them podcast guys. Them podcast guys, the male dating coaches, they all go by like the same script. Make women feel small so that we can feel big. We know we're not worth change for a quarter. We know we will never amount to anything, but we can't let the women know that. So we have to let them know, oh, you're going to be single and die alone with cats. Oh, you're not going to be able to have children because you're waiting too long for the right person. Oh, you're going to be miserable and never be loved. Oh, you're too big. You need to settle down with somebody like me because I'll accept you at this because I'm alpha. All this crazy dumb stuff. They know that they are never going to be that guy that every woman goes after, right? They know that they're not 6'5". They know that they're not, globally handsome, right? They know they got a receding hairline that's down to the nape of their neck, right? So what they can do is manipulate women to feel less than so that they could feel tall. That's all Christian is doing. And Cleo eats it up. Thank you so much, Drewski, for the super chat. Drewski said, as an autistic person myself, I can understand Cleo sticking it out for something bad versus the monumental fear of having to start all over and fresh. Thank you so much for that perspective, Drewski. Because I was going in on Cleo, but thank you so much for that perspective and for the super chat. Drewski also said, the guard dog thing, I also think it's an autism thing. Sticking up for ourselves can be very hard. And if we're lucky, we have loved ones that empathize and understand and help as well. Well, that's another great perspective. I didn't see it like that. So thank you for giving me a better understanding. Black Lavender said the best friend on these different shows this season need to get some jobs because they got way too much time on their hands. Absolutely. Hey, Busola, how are you? How are you? Miss Gigi88 said we're at the end with Statler and Dempsey. I'm really late. Hey, Nikki.Star fam, don't worry. Absolutely homosexual. She's love bombing. She absolutely is love bombing. You are right on the money. What the hell was that? Oh, I'm like, thank you so much, Sarah. Sarah gave your girl a Venmo. Thank you so much. Did you see the message? I didn't see a message. But thank you, Sarah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Thank you. Busola, thank you for the super sticker. Now, let's move on to 90 Day Fiance, the other way. You did not give me a super chat. Stop that line. You did not. I don't see it. It will show up right here, Mom. Oh, you did. Oh, is this your first super chat? Yes. You figured out how to do it? Thank you, Mama Star. Thank you, Mama Star, for the super chat. Hey, Shavetta. Thank you for being here. You did. Mama was a super sticker. You got to do it again. I did it down here. I don't know how to do it like Lucy, so I said I help you with it. I love you too, Mama. Thank you so much for the super chat. No, don't do that. OMG. What? Drake got too much time on his hands. Aren't you a father? Like, how do you have so much time? OMG. Oh, I don't know about the smoke cocktail candle. I'm actually going there tomorrow. So I'll check that one out. El Boogie also said, I got the Firefly scent and I tried true Japanese cherry blossom. My mom loves Japanese cherry blossom. But I didn't hear about I didn't hear about fireflies either. Or I've only been looking at like the fall stuff. But I will absolutely check that out when I go tomorrow. Ciao. Let's move on to 90 Day Fiance. The other way. Julio. Ooh, we got to get into this couple. We have got to get into. Do I have their picture? I got Riley. No, that's different. This is the other way. Kenny, Holly, Kenny. I don't have Julio. Oh, here, Ciao. This man was never moving to the Netherlands. He was Netherlands or Amsterdam. He was never moving there. And this was so heartbreaking because we watched this woman in real time realize that man had no intention of being with her and was telling her what she wanted to hear so that he could have a vacation relationship with her. Because I knew that he was just not coming back home because he was trying to figure out a way by using his mom as the reason why he didn't want to move back or to go back there and be with Kristen, right? It's Kristen or Kirsten. Kirsten, whatever. The white woman that's be serving 1950s Barbie. Do I have that picture? Don't she look like a 1950s Barbie? Doesn't she look like a 1950s Barbie? I'm like, oh my God, that's the face that they used when they created that Barbie. Anyway, he had no intention. I'm telling you, as soon as we met him, he was like, oh, well, I'm going to go back and I'm going to meet my mom. And I don't think that she wants me to leave. Why are you telling us that right away? Unless that's been your plan the whole time. And I feel so bad for this girl because she was on the on Zoom with him. And she was like, hey, so when are you coming back? And he's like, well, my mom wants me to stay for a while. And, she wants me to, stay and help her out with my brothers and be, an example to my brothers. First of all, I saw your mother. No shade. Your brother's got to be at least 32. They're not teenagers. They ain't no preteens. They're not toddlers. You can move and live your best life and they will be okay. Them brothers got to be grown. Stop playing with me. He had no intention of moving to the Netherlands to be with that woman. And she went from thinking he was going to come to realizing that he never planned on staying with her. So she is in her mind thinking of everything that they did together, how this man moved into her home ate her food. She brought him into her community, slept with this fool, shared him with her family and friends, went looking for apartments with this demon. And he's sitting here breaking up with her out of nowhere because he never planned on moving back there to be with her. And this was, I'm telling you, out of everything I watched on this episode, this was the saddest thing because we saw her get it. Especially when he laughed while he was breaking up with her. He was like, yeah, so we probably should just end it. She was like, you have no emotion. And you're chuckling when I'm talking to you about how this is making me feel. And I'm sitting here crying. This was such a sad thing to watch. And I felt so bad for her. Girl, I hope you get him together at the reunion because he played you. He played you. When he got on that Zoom with you, he was breaking up with you. He knew that from the beginning because there wasn't even like a conversation, any kind of, resolution, trying to figure out, other options. He was like, let's just end it. Why are you there already? What happened? You never intended on moving to the Netherlands to be with her. Basura. And I knew it. I knew it because when we met this man, he was giving us the plan for the reason why he could not move there to be with her. He used his mama as soon as we met him. And as soon as we met his mama, what'd she do? Cry on cue. He told her he was trying to move. Embarrassing. Girl, I would get a first class ticket to America just to jump him. Just to jump him. Absolutely not. I feel so bad for her. Let's move on to TJ and Kimberly. I know y'all don't like Kimberly, but listen, maybe y'all don't like her because of her social media. Maybe she's a mess on social media as well. But I will say this, Kimberly. TJ is cute. He ain't worth all this. He is not worth all of this. Every chance that TJ's family gets, he cusses Kimberly out. So Kimberly is minding her own business. TJ says, oh, I want you to come down and talk to my family. Don't even set his wife up or his fiance up to let her know what she's about to walk into. Homegirl was walking into an ambush. She was working on something in their raggedy apartment that he still has yet to put together. She's working on something, so she just goes downstairs. As soon as she goes upstairs, the dad, I can see her knees. What? She don't have any respect. So they start cussing her out and saying she don't have no respect because they can see her knees because her jeans are cut up. Why don't y'all cuss out TJ? Because he saw her legs through them jeans and still told her to come downstairs. Cuss him out. He's the one that should be teaching her these cultural traditions. Do y'all not realize y'all are sitting here with a white American woman? Yes, she has been in India for a year, but she has been in India as a white American woman. Now she's marrying into this culture and into their traditions, into these people's religion. So there's a lot for her to learn. And it is the responsibility of the man that she is marrying to teach her these things. He saw them legs. He saw them toe up jeans. And he did not say anything. He still told her to come downstairs. Now, the brother is a little too sassy for me. He has far too much to say about her, saying that he don't want her a part of the family. Who are you? Who are you? TJ's a part of this family as well. And if he is marrying Kimberly, then Kimberly is going to be a part of the family. But then Kimberly got up at the end of this episode and she was just like, I was raised in a toxic family and I'm not going to marry into one. This is what I want to say, Kimberly. You keep on cussing your family out. Like every episode, you are talking about how toxic this family is, but then crying with this toxic family at the airport when you got to leave for India. So which is the truth? I'm glad you and your family have made up, but I just feel like you keep on taking shots at them every time TJ's family get on your nerves. But back to the real issue here. I don't think that the stress that you are enduring is worth it. I really, really don't, because if this is how y'all are starting off, I'm really concerned for you living there without any protection. I do like that TJ is standing up for you, but he spazzes out every time. Like every time, I'm like, okay, somebody got to be calm in this situation. And it got to be you, TJ. You have to be able to have conversations with your family about your fiance and just how you are, teaching her the traditions, and it's taking time. Or maybe you're not doing that at all. But I just feel like you keep on bringing her into the fire with your family and just expecting her to be okay with it. I am all for her being like, I don't want this and I want to leave. I actually do think that they need to live somewhere else in India and then make their way to the US. But I do think that that is probably their plan, but they just have to start on the other way and then make their way to the regular 90-Day Fiance, like a lot of these couples have. So I think that might be the next step. But as of right now, this relationship just seems so toxic and messy. The only, peaceful thing we've ever seen was them, looking over their wedding colors. That was the only time we ever saw them have joy or peace. Every other time we see these people, they're in some kind of fight with the family. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Let's move on to Brendan and Mary. Now, Mary, you did all that twerking on TikTok, and all you got was a broke white man on food stamps. Ciao. You better jump back on TikTok and start shaking that behind for a self-hating Black Division I player who was an up-and-coming star. You got to do something, mama, because Brenda came over to the Philippines, saw how you lived, and looked at you and said, we have to ask your broke farmer grandfather for some money because we don't have it. And he still want the puss? Girl, get back on that TikTok and snag a bigger fish. My God, today. My God, today. And you was even talking about, well, in America, they have food stamps and they can get public assistance. That's what you're looking to do in America? The bar is in hell. I want you to want better for yourself. Let's move on to Shekinah and Sarper. I am going to say something extremely controversial, but I think I'm right. I think Sarper is AI. I think this is our first AI reality TV star. I do not think that Sarper is a human being. I do not think so. I think he is completely AI, and I think at the end of the season, 90-Day Fiance is going to let us know that he is an AI character. Something is very off. Something is very off about this man. And even that throwback picture, whoever was in that throwback picture was fine, but I don't think that was him. I think this man is AI. Now let's talk about Shekinah Glory right here. She has a 15-year-old daughter from her previous marriage with her ex-husband, who she's still really close with. I guess her 15-year-old daughter is in boarding school, and she is going to move to Turkey to be with her AI boyfriend. She meets with her daughter's father and tells him, and the daughter's father is just like, well, that's not good mothering because you're leaving the country to go be with some guy and your daughter still needs for you to raise her. Now, Shekinah, rightfully so, said, well, she's going to be in boarding school, and when she gets out, I'll come back to America to be with her, and she also has a father. You need to get your behind back from Costa Rica and help raise her. I absolutely get that, right? But I feel like, don't nobody want to watch this child. I feel like everybody is doing every other thing that they want to do but raising this little girl. I'm like, she is 15, y'all. Y'all got a lot more time with her before she can be on her own. Y'all thinking y'all got 3 more years? Oh, baby, no. Y'all gonna have to be picking up that phone, running to wherever she is for at least another decade or so. Y'all both have to be in America or wherever she is to raise this kid. The job ain't done. You want to live your life and be single and have a good old time? Great. Let her at least make it to 24. Jesus, poor Tina. I'm like, she's 15. And y'all like, oh, she'll be fine. No, she will not be. She needs her parents. Like, even when Shekinah was talking to her ex-husband about coming back and, helping out with the daughter, and he was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll come back, to be with my daughter. Yes, sir. I guess you will. That poor baby. And it seems like y'all just throw money at her to make it seem like you are actually parenting. But I guarantee you that kid would much rather have your presence than your coin. Lord, the job is not done. But yeah, I think that Sarper is AI. I do not foresee him and Shekinah working. Here is why. Shekinah, you are going to get tired of paying this man's bills. Sarper don't have no money. Sarper does not have no money. You are going to get tired of paying his bills. I think you guys are going to have a few, crazy Botox filled sex sessions, and then you're going to get annoyed. You're going to get annoyed with paying everything. I just see it happening. I see it happening. You're going to get tired of that man and his sharp hair brushing against your face, especially when you paying all the bills and he has nothing to contribute but that jawline and them cheekbones and just that dead stare. You're gonna get sick of that real quick when you start paying for everything. You better go back to America and get that French guy that was saying that he loved you and that he could take care of you. That's where you need to be. You do not give off that you are the one that want to be the breadwinner in the relationship. Let this bread loser go and go back to America, raise your daughter, and get with that French guy. That's all I got to say about this. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. Let's. Dope since 1986 said, yes, he's always playing games with her, never going to move, and laughing while she was crying. He's a terror. It was so horrible. It was so horrible watching this man laugh at this woman while she was realizing that he was lying to her the entire time they were together. Evil. Absolute evil. Hold on. A lot of comments jumped. I was about to click on some. Oh no. The comments jumped. Oh, there it is. Miss GG88 said apparently Julio was stuck in the Netherlands because of the pandemic. He wasn't there by choice. He used that girl, another homosexual. He used that girl for a place to stay. Oh, I hope she cusses him out at the reunion. Indigo Girl says she is lucky she found out now. She could have gotten in deep with the guy. He sounds like a sociopath. Yep. A sociopath and a homosexual. Dope since 1986 said his brother gets on my nerves so bad. Where is his lady at? Teresa said, I dated a guy that tried that my mama needs me hustle as a reason to not relocate. Come to find out she had multiple homes and was a retired. He needed her. Wow. Wow. Jazzy said, I'm sorry, that's on her. She's been there before and she has access to the internet. She could have done research. Research is one thing, but then it's like this guy is telling you that thing, it's like, I get it. You can research. She's lived there. I absolutely understand. But then she has TJ telling her that things will be different. Love will make you, believe some things that you probably shouldn't. Mimi said Kimberly got what she gave and couldn't handle it. Child, y'all cannot stand Kimberly. Marianne said, OMG, I can't stand Mary. Every time she wants her way, she just starts crying. Very manipulative. But did you see Brandon get her together? He said, breathe, take a breath, breathe, and then talk to me. Marianne said Brandon spent all his money to fix her house and she acts like he still owes her something. He is. That is not a real person. That is not a real person. Right. There is a meme of a guy and it's a black and white picture of this like muscular guy. And he's AI. That is who Sarper looks like. I think he's AI. Marianne said, where is the one that everybody gets food stamps even if they actually need it? It's not just like you go and you say, hey, give me money, and they just give it to you. She got the wrong idea. She does. She absolutely does. So Steph said her daughter's father ain't S for saying that she wasn't a good mother. Absolutely. She was like, it's your turn now. I want to go live my life. It's your turn, Mr. Costa Rica. Social Steph also said, my ex went to boarding school at 10. He saw his parents 3 or 4 times. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Wow. Persephone says, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic It's fantastic. These Barbie movie actors are very strange. He absolutely. I'm like, you're a grown man. Why are you doing that? It's so weird. El Boogie said, K, Bath and Body Details, Midnight Cocktails candle, not smoke candle. Scent is chasing fireflies. Okay, I'll look into it tomorrow. Drewski said, I'm sorry, seeing this white lady, as you say, Shekinah, is taking me out. Shekinah glory. Sarah said, I'm still not over him saying that he used to sleep with hot brides at their bachelorette parties. What woman is like, yeah, I'm going to risk it all for this extremely tanned and tight face skin? I feel like he's going to give us a show, though. I feel like he's going to give us a show. Rashonda said, it's the highlighter that's throwing you off, Nikki. He's real. I forgot that he says he starts his skin routine with highlighter. Why did they wait so long to bring us this character? Handsome Squidward. Yes. Busola said, emotional neglect is often overlooked by parents and kids. I hope her daughter has other adults in her life who can help fortify her self-esteem. I hope so too. Rashonda said, boarding school is giving behavior. Oh, really? There's tons of good private schools in Cali that aren't boarding. Shane apostrophe said, I was here for Brandon saying he paid for that house, so can others help out with something? And I don't think you're allowed to use government assistance if you come to America on a K-1. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you better go here, Brandon, and take care of Mary and her family. Oh, thank you, Mur, for the super chat. Mur said, hi, Nikki, love your lives. I don't even want 90 Day, but your recap, I don't even watch 90 Day, but your recap is confirming what I believe. And as you say, the bar is in hell. I know that's right. No, I won't be able to review that show. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Thank you so much, Mara, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Love is Blind. Let's move on to Love is Blind. Love is blind. Love is blind. After the altar. Where is it? Did I take notes for this? Hold on, fam. Did I take notes? I did. Oh, we're just going to get this out of the way because, yeah, I think it's very obvious. It's very obvious why they're so popular. Oh, did I not put them in here? Oh, I didn't. Let me bring the couples up. Hold on. I thought I put them in here. I didn't put them in here. Here we go. Where? Here they go. I love them. I love them. Let's just start off with the Browns. Oh no, what happened to my picture? This is what we're going to go with. My editing was a little off, but the Browns, the husband is somewhere right there. I love them. They were supposed to look like this. I don't know what happened when I downloaded the pic. But the Browns, I'm just happy to see that they are still doing very well, going strong, just still in a really good place, still communicating in a wonderful place. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that these two are happy and healthy. The Browns. Sorry about the picture. Let's get into Zach and Bliss. Again, guys, if you watch my reviews, you know I never saw this couple coming. But they are still doing very well, very happy and in love. I didn't like that weird fertility scene that they had. And it was just about, they were trying to make it seem like Bliss was having problems getting pregnant, but it was actually Zach is allergic to her dog. So that's what we were dealing with. That was weird. That was really, really weird to set it up like that. But yeah, these two are still doing very well. Zach is now serenading Bliss for up to 3 hours. And I'm telling you, she has to be in love with him, because how could you deal with that if you didn't love this man? There's no way you would deal with that if you didn't love this man. But these two are in a good place. Still very happy, still very much in love. Both of them got, thick. Okay. These two are getting thick. So you know they're in love. They are both just round and happy. So you know that they are in love. I can't believe this picture looks like this. I looked at it and uploaded it. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Next up. Oh my God, I messed up another picture. What is happening here? I looked at these pictures before. Don't blame me. Blame Canva. Kwame and Chelsea. Kwame and Chelsea. These two are still in a really good place. They seem very happy. I will say, because listen, you guys know that I ended up liking Kwame a lot after the show ended. I still do. He seems very fun. He seems very aware, very engulfed in his culture. We did not get that when we watched him on the show. But after, he's just a really good guy and just seems very, very opposite of what we saw. I will say, I got a little something, and I hope that I'm wrong. It seems like Chelsea is too much for Kwame. Like, there was a part where he was like getting dressed, and she was like telling him kind of what to do in like a lighthearted way. He just seemed very annoyed. So in a lot of the scenes, Kwame just seems very annoyed with Chelsea, like she's getting on his, or she's doing too much for him. It's, and I don't want to believe that these two, I want to believe they're making, because I actually really like this couple a lot after the show, but it just really seemed like she was getting on his nerves during this After the Altar. Also, why are you guys as married couples sharing hotel rooms? One, you guys all have really great jobs, so I know you all can afford like a $200 a night separate hotel room. Why are y'all sharing rooms while y'all go on vacation? Because Kwame and Chelsea and Zach and Bliss are all becoming like besties, like married besties, and they're going on vacation together and sharing the same hotel room. That was a little weird for me. I wish my husband would tell me I'm sharing a room with another couple. What the freaky deaky is going on? Absolutely not. Get me my own room. And while you're at it, get me a suite. That just threw me off a bit. But I did like the fact that Zach and Bliss and Kwame and Chelsea are hanging out a lot. I think Kwame said they live down the street, so that's why they hang out so much. Also, Chelsea is going to be casting the next season of Love is Blind, because she was her relationship was so successful. I guess they hired her to do some of the casting. But like, Chelsea, how do you have the time to do that? Because you were crying in After the Altar, saying that you were so busy that y'all couldn't take a honeymoon, and that because you were so busy, a lot of stuff that Kwame wanted to do, you guys couldn't do when you were crying because your husband was sacrificing so much. How do you have the time then to take on another job? Ciao. Happy for you guys. Happy for you guys. Arena. I will say I felt like she was doing a lot of damage control, but I think everybody was so over her at this point that nobody really cared. Like, especially when she tried to apologize to Amber. Amber was just like, okay, girl, like, I know you're only doing it because of the backlash that you got. Nobody was really featuring her. And it's unfortunate, because she was such a force on the show. And, just seeing her After the Altar, she really, really fell flat. Micah and Paul. This was very weird to me. And it was very weird because Micah and Paul's mom are like besties. And not only are they besties, Paul's mom is rooting for him and Micah to get back together, to the point where she was talking about breaking the ankles of his new girlfriend that he's seeing. And I'm like, this just does not seem healthy. This situation just does not seem healthy. But the mom, he's currently with somebody else or trying to be with somebody else, and the mom is rooting for him and Micah to get back together. And Micah isn't helping the situation because she's still meeting with his mom, still giving his mom hope, still talking about Paul in a way as if y'all could get back together today if you both decided. And I feel like Paul has decided that he wanted to move on. So why are you and his mom talking like there's still hope when he has moved on? This man told you he didn't want you raising his kids. That should have been enough for you. That should have been enough for you. Were you not embarrassed? Like, that scene with Paul's mom and Micah was just very, very, very weird. Then Paul meets with his mom, and his mom is telling him everything about Micah. Like, she's not letting that go. You know what it's given? I went by mama, saw your cover. To her, you still found me, and it don't seem fair for everyone to just go on. And I tried, but I can't do it, 'cause I'm still done. Micah still looks British. She still gives Love Island. I feel like she should go on Love Island All Stars. Oh, she's never been on Love Island. I think she should go on Love Island next season. Does Love Island accept Americans? She's definitely British. She would eat on that show. Absolutely eat on that show. Speaking about Micah and needing to move on from Paul also needs to realize that he embarrassed Micah. Like, I think he's ready for Micah to let what happened at the altar go. But I'm like, that was a huge embarrassment. So I don't know why you're acting like she shouldn't feel a certain way about you embarrassing her like that. Especially now since you still don't want her. That situation is weird. Very, very weird. Child, let's get into it. I feel very bad about this situation. Here is why. I didn't want this for Jackie. I think we all knew that this is where she would be, and nobody wanted this for her. Did I go on Twitter for what? Ghetto. I apologize, Star family. I think we all knew that this is where she would be. That's why we were desperately trying, or at least me, desperately trying to help her see. Mama, Papa, can you pull down my shade, please? I got on my booty shorts and I don't want to flash. Wait. Hold on. Okay. I want to flash y'all with all these chocolate cakes. Anyway, I think we all just wanted a different outcome for her, because I feel like Josh is her normal outcome. And I think just for me watching the show, I just really wanted her to make it work with Marshall, because I feel like he was the kind of guy that she needed. But the kind of guy that she wants is a Josh. And I think she's just used to men mistreating her, because we watched Josh mistreat her the entire time. We watch her reach out for intimacy when they were in the spin wheel, carousel, turny thingy that happens at amusement parks, the spin wheel, whatever that is. We watched her beg for intimacy, especially when they were talking about their relationship. And Josh was like, oh, they said we wouldn't make it. They said we wouldn't be here, we'll be here. And they were like having this moment, and she just wanted to have a bit of intimacy with him. And this man takes an olive and throws it at her face and laughs like a kid. Josh is very childish, like very childlike, very 16-year-old who, just started dating, very immature. And it's alarming how immature he is. He embarrassed her and played in her face the whole time, especially in that scene where they were moving into this fake apartment. Nobody believed it. You guys there was no furniture coming in. You had boxes of stuff that did not even look like anything that you would have. And, once again, Jackie is trying to have a serious moment, have an intimate moment, because she wants the cameras to get something to make us believe that she made the right choice. But everything that we saw with her and Josh lets us all know that she absolutely made the wrong choice. Now, let's get into the mess, which is Josh and Monica. So, Monica, oh, wait a minute, let me delete this one then. They said you got a lot of files, girl. You got a lot of files. So, Monica was one of the ladies on the show who also was in a relationship with Josh. Not only was she in a relationship with him, they ended up getting engaged. And shortly after they got engaged, she was just like, yeah, this dude isn't for me. And she actually released a statement. I think it was on Instagram, because I saw that too. She actually released a statement on Instagram and was just like, I just wanted to tell my story. Now that everything is out, I want to tell my story. And basically she was just like, some things just don't work out. I got engaged, but it just didn't work out. And that's okay. That is real life. Josh gets upset, right? Because the cast is having a think it was somebody's birthday party. They were using some event to get everybody to meet up again. So everybody came to meet up, definitely was set up by production. Josh is upset that Monica is there because he did not want Monica to let anybody know that they were engaged, because it makes it look like his relationship with Jackie was not real, not like the real deal, and that he was using her to stay on the show or get back on the show. Because we see a clip of Josh falling for Monica, Monica falling for Josh, and then as soon as they get out, Josh is just coming on very strong and just annoying and very childish. And Monica realizes immediately that she made the wrong choice, and later she ends their engagement. So not only does Josh not want to see the woman that rejected him, he also does not want Monica to be there, because now we see that Jackie was his second choice, right? So it wasn't this lie where they were saying there was something happening in the pods and they just knew that they were for each other. And when Josh left, Jackie just could not stop thinking about him and he could not stop thinking about her. That was not the case. Josh all of a sudden started thinking about Jackie when Monica no longer wanted him. So there's this revelation when you see Monica that Jackie was not Josh's first choice. And when you get Monica in the building, you have to talk about that. And then they both get embarrassed because, again, we, the audience, are able to see that their relationship is not what they want it to, try to make it out to be. But we already saw that from jump. You're not getting anything over our heads. We know you guys are a match made in hell. We know that Jackie is miserable. We know that she's not a good guy, because we know that he's not a good guy. Because let's talk about when Jackie and Monica sat down. And Monica was just like, I can tell my story. This happened to me. I did not mention you. I did not bring you guys in it. I was telling my side of the story, and I'm allowed to do that. And she's right. But she also said this, because Monica and Jackie were best friends until Josh and Jackie started to be together. Although Monica didn't care, Josh cared that Jackie was still connected to Monica. And Monica says to Jackie, when they're going back and forth, she says, I was there for you every time you two had an issue. So Jackie and Josh are not on good terms. They're obviously in a very toxic relationship, and Jackie is always running to Monica to get some kind of advice or some kind of help, because Monica mentions that she is always constantly helping her through the tragedy that is her relationship. But because of her helping out Jackie, Josh decides to break up their friendship. So now these two are no longer cool. So now Jackie just has nothing. She has nothing. She doesn't have the community of friends that she made in the pod because Josh is just awful. He poisons everything around her. And now she lost one of her really best friends because of Josh. I don't know how much more she has to lose before she realizes this isn't a good guy for her. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So then Josh decides to come over to Chelsea to get advice because he's mad that Jackie and Monica are talking. However, he doesn't notice that Marshall is right there. And he's just talking about how terrible his relationship is with Jackie. And poor Marshall is just like eating olives, trying to act like he doesn't hear and thanking the Lord that he is no longer in that terrible relationship with Jackie. But I'm like, Josh, where's your common sense? Why are you going over to the dude who your current fiance was with and she left for you? Why are you going over there and telling him how terrible your relationship is? He's a child. He is a child. So this show ends with Jackie saying, Jackie out, and basically saying that she can't live like this and she's tired of all of the mess that's in her life. And I'm like, if you're tired of all the mess that's in your life, get rid of Josh. Get rid of Josh. Like, you're not fooling anybody. We all see that this is a terrible situation for you. Everybody sees it. Anyway, Marshall's doing very well. He's in a serious relationship with a doctor, a beautiful doctor. He's hanging out with the Browns, so he's in a very good community. And everybody else, aside from Jackie and Josh, are doing well. Nobody's shocked. Nobody's shocked. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about these couples. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. I can't believe they told Monica that she was clout chasing. Monica, who met Josh in person for 3 seconds and was just like, yeah, this ain't it. Is clout chasing off of Josh? Ciao. Cause I'm still in love with you. I'm Awake said it seemed like that was the first time Micah and Paul's mom had gotten together since the show filmed. Their meeting was awkward. The whole thing was just weird. I'm like, why are you saying this on camera about a woman that your son is currently dating? Where's the common sense? Where is the common sense? Mimi Nick, this is about the other way. Sarper in that old picture definitely looked like he could have got it. Oh, he would have bagged me, especially the way those British women used. Oh, really? I did not know that. There's a lot of sex tourism going on in Europe. No, this was after the altar. This is after the altar, but the show is absolutely coming back. Always, and does not recognize it. Always in the middle and never recognizes it. You think they're annoying? I think they're just, corny, a corny little swollen couple. But I like them. I never saw these two working out because I was just like, Bliss, not only were you Zach's second choice, you were Zach's second choice. Like you, Bliss. He chose Irina over you. And Irina was saying every and anything awful in those pods, and he still chose her over you. You're picking a man to lead your life who makes poor decisions. But it seems to have worked out for the both of them. So congrats. Congrats. Sarah said Zach and Bliss are a perfect match because I could not deal with the secondhand embarrassment. He serenades her for 3 hours. She got to be in love with that man. Oh, really? Thank you so much, Nori. Nori's note said season 5 premieres on 9/22. That's why probably why they gave us After the Altar so late. Indigo Girl said, is it me or is does Jackie and Monica have chemistry and Josh sees it? That's why he can't stand Monica. I just think that Josh knows that Monica can see him. And so he doesn't want Jackie talking to her because she saw him clear as day when she met him. And I think that's what it is. Um, T Flenderson said Chelsea asks for kisses too much. It stresses me out. T Flenderson also says that Kwame seems like an actor to me. I just think he has a good personality. I think he's an actor. I think he has TV aspirations as well. But I'm just like, I don't think he would fake a marriage for this long. This is a year later. They're all still together. They're all still together. Bree said she cried too damn much for me, like right before she threw a pitch. I just think this is the thing. I think that's the problem. She's too needy, and I don't think that Kwame wants a partner like that. Or I won't say he doesn't want a partner like that. I think the neediness is a bit too much for him because he always gets turned off from that. Like when she was asking him for kisses, he just seemed very turned off by that. Very turned off. Bree, I was just like, why are y'all in the same room as adults? This is spring break behavior. Janelle said, I think Kwame is not used to a white woman chasing after him. He is used to doing all the chasing, so it's weird to him. Different perspective. Indigo said, is it me or does Kwame look like he is in quiet? At times, I could not come here and lie to you guys about what I was seeing. He just seems like she gets on his nerves sometimes. Gross. Marianne said, I am shocked that Kwame and her are still together. That was shocking to me, but okay. Hey, they are happy. That's great. Same thing I said. He does now. You know what? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I think he likes what she can do for him because I absolutely feel like this is a situation where she's taking care of him. Busola said, did the show not pay for the hotel room, so they needed to share? That's odd. Yeah, that was odd. I'm glad that everybody was picking up on that because I was like, y'all adults, what's happening? Married adults. Big messy. I'm like, why are you talking like that about somebody that your son is dating on camera? So you know she gonna see it back. Very weird. Very, very, very weird. T. Anderson said, I felt like Micah doesn't actually like Paul. She likes to chase. I think Paul still likes her, but she didn't say yes. Well, he didn't say yes to her. Remember, Paul left her. Indigo said, just a hunch. I think Jackie and Monica have chemistry and Josh knows it. Maybe that, I got that one. Maybe that's why he can't stand Monica. Megan said, since when do we allow 9 castmates, best friends forever, aka Shelby, to engage with and participate in activities regular castmates do? I think they just had people there to mix things up. Like they had Jackie's friend who was also in the pods, but we never covered her, to try to say negative things about Marshall, but it just didn't land. I think they just wanted to have some kind of mess there, since the majority of the couples are in a good place and still working out. Sarah said, Josh did a 180 to me. Last season, he was fighting for Jackie. Now he seems off non-committal. The way he was dangling that basic little apartment, I'm like, this is the man of your dreams, Jackie? Very weird. I don't even think I felt like he was ever fighting for her. Drewski says, searching for things in Josh that he cannot give, but only because she knows he can't give it. A mess. Absolutely a mess. Absolutely a mess. Bria said, we need a Monica on the actual show to get all the tea. We did. I felt like they overlooked a lot of relationships and focused on these couples. And I'm just like, no shade. I could have done without Zach and Bliss, but I think they kept Zach and Bliss because Bliss was Zach's second choice and the relationship was successful. But I was just like, they got boring after a while. Ima said, isolation is one of the strategies in the abuser handbook, but Jackie won't see it. Yep. Because remember, Jackie basically said she's used to a toxic relationship, and Marshall is it's too normal and it's too healthy for her. She needs some toxic stuff. She needs a man that's going to throw her around and talk down to her. That's what that woman asked for. And Marshall was so uncomfortable doing that. Bree said, I don't blame Josh for this. Jackie looks like the one who wanted to wash her hands with Monica. Really? Do you think that she just wanted that because because since Monica rejected Josh, she thinks that he will still try to get with her or feel some sort of way about her not wanting him and not focus on her? Poor guy. He was so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. NC said the audacity of Jackie and Josh trying to dictate what and when Monica posts, it's ludicrous. And then calling her a clout chaser is silly to me when they and everybody came on the show for clout. Tell it. Tell it. Ooh, oh, ooh, doo, doo. It could have been one episode. It didn't need to be 3 at all. At all. Bria said Kwame doesn't initiate the kisses too. I observed. I'm surprised they lasted this long. Kirsten said Chelsea is that girl that will ignore Kwame's silent rage. She's in La La Land because she got what she wanted. I always said that I felt like she just, she was the marrying kind. Like she was ready to be married. I think that she was somebody who said, like, at this age, I want this. At this age, I want this. And because her career, she's really successful in her career. She was like, the next stage for me is marriage. And whoever comes at this time is the one. Now, it was definitely going to be a black man because I get that from her. I don't get that she wanted the white husband. She gives me, I want a black man and biracial kids. Like I've always thought that about her. And Kwame just fit the description. But he really seemed annoyed by her. Roro said it makes sense that production overlooked Josh and Monica. They probably saw right through his BS. Yep, that he just wanted to be on TV. Nori said, I want these couples to stay off of our TVs and enjoy their marriage. Run the Lauren and Cameron model of popping out here and there and doing their own content. I agree. Lusola said, maybe Paul's mom is kind of like Pilot Pete from The Bachelor. She can't wait to get into the show and mix it up. Probably living for the mess. Sarah said, and when it comes out that Josh is a philandering loser, Jackie made her bed. She got a lie in it. Oh, she's going to make excuses for him. Aaliyah said she literally almost ran out there when she heard Monica was coming. Yep. I felt like production made her stay. We're going to end with Bree, and then we're going to get into Love and Hip Hop and end there. Bree said, I think she doesn't want the Monica friendship anymore because it painted the man she's with in a bad light. Further embarrassing Jackie. Like she maintained these two relationships until the post. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that, Bree. Let's move on to Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I will say, this is what I want to say about this, right? It's absolutely hilarious to me that Erica, who called Spice the monkey, it has got back to the group. Now, everybody is saying Erica called Spice a black monkey and an ape. Like, I just feel like every time somebody tells the story about what happened with Erica and Spice without them in the room, something else is added onto it. I feel like by the end of the season, they are going to be like Erica called Spice a black monkey, ape, slave, and tried to take a knife and cut her throat. I feel like they're just going to keep as the cast plays telephone with what happened. I feel like we're just going to keep on adding stuff on until it's so freaking ridiculous that Spice even is going to be like, okay, guys, this is what actually happened. Because I forget his name. Is it Kirk? Hearing him talk about it, I was like, oh, Kirk, what? Because now this has gotten back to the cast, right? Because Spice has told everybody, as she should, right? She's telling all the black people what happened to her, and that makes sense. Who wouldn't do that, right? So I don't know why she told Malcolm X of the group, Kurt, because she told him what happened, and Kurt is telling everybody, and he's talking to Chaotic, his wife, and I forget her name, but she has aggressive baby hairs and lip fillers. What is that about? Let's go. I forget her name. I feel so bad. But she's always making a food on TikTok. Like she eats that food, and we all know that she eats that and goes and get lipo. Like, don't play with me. You're not eating that food every day, girl. Stop lying. That stuff you be making oxtails with mac and cheese and sweet potato cornbread stuffed in the middle. You're not eating that. Don't play me. Don't play me. But her, she was there and they were all talking about what happened. And Kirk is like, yeah, Spice called Erica a black monkey. Erica called Spice a black monkey and ate. And she said that about all of us. She called us a black monkey and ate. And Chaotic was like, she said that to me. My mom watches this show. So I watch little bits, but what I do watch, Chaotic is hilarious. He was like, she said that to, but why she said it about me? I'm like, Chaotic, you gotta keep up. You have got to keep up, brother. Like, what she said that? Why she said it about me? Wait, no, that's my friend. He was so confused because Kirk was just adding on to this story and basically saying that if Erica said that about Spice, she said that about all black people, but he left that part out and Chaotic didn't catch on to what was happening. He was like, whoa, me? Why she said that about me? And I'm like, oh my God, somebody explain to Chaotic what is happening. But anyway, it's getting back to the group. Now Erica's friends and people who, rock with Spice, now everybody's drawing the line, right? So Yandy and Mendices and Kirk and Rashida, they're all like, we're done on her. We're having an event because Kirk is doing a birthday for Rashida, I think in the Bahamas. And he was just like, everybody but Erica is coming because, we're going to rock with Spice and we don't like the racial stuff that she did. Which is, understandable. I feel like they did the right thing. I can't believe that I'm agreeing with Kirk and Rashida this much. I cannot believe they're the sensible people on this show, but I am absolutely agreeing with them. Before we move on, I just want to say, not the white Latina and bronzer who likes to call black people monkeys working on a network show on a network called All Black. You think black people are monkeys, but you will make sure you take a check and a penis from my people. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Working on a network called All Black. Whew. So anyway, we see Erica at work at the All Black network with her black kids and her black assistant. I'm not even mad at her. I blame the black community. We allow non-black people to infiltrate our community so much because so many of us want to be accepted by everybody else because a lot of us hate being hated. Listen, I don't. That don't bother me. I don't care if you hate me because at the end of the day, I know that I as a black woman have not done anything but be spectacular. So I know that you're not hating on me. You're jealous that you could never be me. So you want to say and do whatever you got to do to make me feel less than. It ain't never going to work because I know who I am. I'm not one of them blacks that need non-black validation. I'm not one of them blacks that invite people invite non-black people to the cookout. Absolutely not. I'm about my community all day. Now, I will say that I don't support all black people. Some of them mofos need to go to sleep for good, right? However, I know who we are. I know our power, and I will stand 10 toes down on that. I don't need your non-black validation or friendship. I know who I am, and I know who my people are. But there are a lot of black people who do not know that and do not feel that way. So they allow non-black people to come into the space, and for them, it makes them feel good, right? Y'all know, if a white guy plays, especially a white guy on social media, he could do a video or something, a TikTok, and a rap be playing in the background. There are Black women who will break their necks, run into the comments to say, oh my God, do you like Black girls? Why the hell would you think that, Keisha? Why the hell would you say that, Sheila? Sit down. Why would you eat? Because for them, it makes them feel good that a white man might be attracted to them. They so colonized and lost. It's embarrassing, right? So that's why an Erica Mena was able to work on an all-Black network, on an all-Black show, come into community and make money off of Black people, have kids with a Black man, and be able to float around in our community and make more money than actual Black women because of how Black people see her and treat her, because she is not fully Black, because she's dealing with them colonized mofos. So that's how we got somebody like her. That's why she can sit up there and say, oh, I don't remember what I said, because she knows that there are a lot of Black people in my community who will forgive her, and she will continue to thrive. They know the game. They know the game. So that's why she can sit there on an all-Black network and an all-Black cast on an all-Black set with her Black kids and a trailer that was purchased by Black coins with her Black assistant, and go on about her day, because she knows that she will not lose much. And whatever she lost, she's going to get it back, because the Black community is going to forgive her and let her thrive. They won't forgive other Black people like that, but they're going to forgive her. So now she's playing this, oh, I don't know what I said, because she realizes that there's going to be consequences now for the things that she says. So she's just like, I was heated. She said something about my son. Now, I don't remember everything that I said, but I know that I said some things out of anger. And, I know that I was wrong. So how do you know if the things that you said in anger were wrong if you don't remember what you said? But that sorry little excuse is going to work with them colonized Blacks. You smart. You are very smart. Speaking of colonized Blacks, the amount of Black people on this show that hadn't spoke to Erica, heard what happened from an actual Black woman, that are saying, oh my goodness, not my Erica, not my friend. She wouldn't do nothing like that. Bambi. Not my sister, not my bestie. She would never do nothing like. Girl, you heard that your sister said a racial slur, and the first thing you do is defend her and say that she wouldn't do that? Now I know why Harriet carried a shotgun. It wasn't just for the whites. I just could not believe all of the Black women on this show who, hearing that Erica said a racial slur, the first thing they did was defend her. Oh, you're right. We are not our ancestors. I was like, I can't believe so many of them are like, not Erica. Eric, she got Black kids. So did Thomas Jefferson, fools. So did Thomas Jefferson. He got a gang of Black kids. Y'all didn't see that Oprah interview where she was interviewing Thomas Jefferson's Black family and his white family? They all looked alike. The only difference is that some of them was a little dark. Same features. They all had that demon's face. Just because you are knee deep in Black puss or spreading ego for Black peen or birthing Black and nappy kids does not mean that you like, love, or even give a damn about Black people. And that argument needs to leave the Black community. That needs to leave the Black community. And I feel like it's a lot of y'all in relationships with non-Black people who have already figured this out, because as soon as Connor gets mad with you, what does he call you? And then you run it back to your Black friends being like, oh my God, could you believe that Connor called me an N-word? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Like, why do y'all still think that in 2023, Black people, what a lot of non-Black people like about us is our culture. right? What a lot of Black people like about Black Americans specifically, not just Black Americans throughout the Black people throughout the Black diaspora who were a part of the slave trade. What they like about you is what you can do for them. Black Americans are popular because the world saw Black Americans build America and make America the superpower that it is. They love our culture, they love our labor, they hate us. That's why they come into the culture, infiltrate the culture, take the culture away, put it on them, and profit from it. If they actually liked you, they would give you the profits. They would give you the opportunity and the space to be in the room to make that money. No, they go and sit down with your dumb behind who was so happy that a non-Black is entertaining them, take the culture and go and become billionaires. Shout out to the Kardashians. The game is the game, and them girls did it well. I'm not hating. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It happens all the time. All the time. And Black people are still stuck in this mindset of, oh no, they really like me. Oh no, they love me. They would never do me like that. It happens every day. And I'm not, shout out to Happy Loving Day. Shout out to interracial relationships. I am not saying that that love ain't love. I always tell Black women to love who loves you. I'm not saying we are human beings. I'm not saying that you cannot have a relationship with somebody who is not of the same, different culture, same species, different culture. I'm not saying that can't happen. What I'm saying is there are far too many Black people that allow non-Black people into our culture and give them a free pass to reap, to just take, to disrespect, and then leave us toe up from the flow up. And we sitting there looking dumb because you have again invited somebody to the cookout or gave somebody a non-Black person the culture. And then you're sitting there looking dumb, not expecting what happened to happen this time. Why are you continuing to give people who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire grace that you won't even give a person who looks just like you? It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling the way other Black people hold other Black people's feet to the fire, but will not do that for non-Black people. It's crazy. It's colonization. Listen. The colonizers did a good work because my people is messed up globally. It's a shame what has been done to our minds. And I hate that the most ignorant of us have a platform. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop, because here we have a racist woman sitting on a cast, and Black people are breaking their necks on the same show to defend her. I saw Scrappy's live. I saw him defend Erica. I was embarrassed because I've had a crush on him since I was 14. And I was so embarrassed that a man that I thought that I would be married to, forgive me, I was a child when I thought this, was such an idiot. Such an idiot. A grown man with a Black daughter sat up there and defended a racist and called her his sis. Was she your sis when you was about to black both her eyes for talking crazy, Scrappy? Was she your sister then? Remember that clip when he was about to choke that woman out? And he said something about her son, and all of a sudden Erica showed restraint. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Scrappy? Scrappy, like, no, what you talk like? No, what's up with him? Like, I never. Why you say that about my son? I didn't even know she had a soft voice. I did not even know that she knew how to control herself until I saw that clip, and I said, "Oh, you only act like that when you're dealing with someone who was from an unprotected community, because you knew you couldn't cuss that brother out. You knew you couldn't throw no table at him. You knew you couldn't call him a monkey, But you did that to that dark-skinned Black woman because you knew that nobody would come and protect her. And here we see it on the show. Thank God for Kirk. I can't believe I'm saying this. Thank God for Kirk. He is the only one holding Erica's feet to the fire. He's the only one. Everybody else is like, Erica would not. She got Black kids. Why do y'all have a platform? Why do y'all have a platform? I need the rest of the world to know, please. This is not Black America. It's a form of Black America that we try to hide. Please do not think that these people represent all Black Americans. They don't. They don't even represent Black Americans in Atlanta. Woo! George Bush left so many of them fools behind. Anyway, this whole mess just confirmed for me that I know that Erica Mena says racial slurs around a Black woman that are calling her sister, right? And I honestly believe that the only way she is able to say those racial slurs is because she's saying those racial slurs about two groups of people, men, Black men, and Black women that they do not deem worthy of protection. So they are not as mad as they should be because they've sat in conversations with her while she has used the N-word, while she has said racial slurs or derogatory racial things about Black people. So now when they're confronted with the mess that they allow her to do, because let me tell you something, if they turn on Erica absolutely gonna say, I say that stuff all the time in front of them. They never had a problem until the show made them have a problem. I absolutely think that the way that she was talking to Spice, she talks to her, not to her friends, but she talks about other Black people with them same women. That's why they didn't have a problem. That's why they were running to protect her. And that's why Spice was calling it out, because they're all on some trip together. And Spice was not here for any of them trying to defend Erica because she was there and the experience happened to her. So she was not here. Are you kicking my pumpkin? Did you kick my pumpkin? Just move it. Yes, we don't use the N-word here. I gotta get my let me get off here because I gotta move my damn pumpkins. Bye. Anyway, what was I saying before she kicked my damn pumpkin? Anyway, I feel like Erica has always been like this and has always had the freedom to say and do every and anything. Say the freedom to say and do anything concerning Black people because she's been in a community of Black people that have protected her. And we're starting to see it on the show. And I feel like this show and the cast is trying to save face. So a lot of them are acting shocked. A lot of them are acting like they're going to say something. Because Bambi, I don't understand how, if Erica's your sister and y'all talk on the phone every day, how do you not ask your sister, your non-Black sister, if she said a Black racial slur? How do you not ask that? That's what Spice was like. Spice was just like, so you didn't ask her? What happened? Y'all talk on the phone every day and you didn't ask her? And Bambi's just like, she's working. She's busy. I'm like, why don't you just ask that question? Because you know that she said it because you allow her to say it in your presence. And you don't want to be embarrassed on TV because you know it's wrong. The same thing that Love and Hip Hop is doing. Because at the end of the day, Love and Hip Hop filmed that. They sent it to Post and they allowed it to be aired. Now, all of a sudden, Mona Scott Young is acting like she Mona Scott X and say, oh, Erica's fired. It was handled and we're going to deal with it for the rest of the season. Don't do that. Because you're only doing that because the community that watches your show, you thought they was too ignorant to care. A lot of them decided to care. And now you're saving face and changing the narrative. Don't play me, play checkers. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this show. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. This is about Love is Blind. Amma said Monica dodged a bullet. She absolutely did. Absolutely did. Sarah said, not to say that Marsha would have been the perfect match, but Josh definitely isn't. Josh is what Jackie is used to. He's familiar to her. So that's why it's been working as long as it's been working, because she's used to toxic relationships with men who don't want her. Bria said, Jackie complaining about drama, but she's the one starting it all the time. All the time. Kirsten said, Chelsea is so that girl that will ignore Kwame silent. Oh, I got that one. Oh, wait, did I scroll too far? Hold up, maybe I scrolled too far. I did. I scrolled too far. Wendy said, folks openly denying the colorism makes my heart hurt. It truly does. Willful ignorance. Willful ignorance. Drewski said, I mean, can't be colorism at play because only one of these women are black, but Erica can go all the same. Yeah, she absolutely darkens her skin. Absolutely darkens her skin. Spice isn't the first or the last to call Erica a bad mom and be correct about it. Child. CM said Kirk was the only one with sense. Straight on, keep her from the energy. Yep, the only one. Yes, Sierra. It's Sierra. I forgot her name. She looked like that sexy fish from what is that fish movie? Remember the sexy fish with the lashes and the lips? Lilac Lotus said, Lord, she needs to divorce the fillers. They are not her friend. The lips get bigger and bigger every season. And I'm like, Sierra, you're at the point where you can't even talk. Girl, what? What are you saying? Take them fillers out. Josie said, aggressive baby. They're always so aggressive. I feel like your baby hair shouldn't touch your eyebrows. That's just me. That's just me. Jazz said Erica was trying to play up the Afro Latina angle with that heavy bronzer. Yep, didn't work. Because what's her name? Evelyn went from we came over here on the same boat to I'm Afro Latina. Since when? Since when? Dr. M said I'm over Erica. She should have stayed away. She only got with Safari to stay relevant. Child. And we all felt bad for her in that relationship. Now I'm like, were you racially abusing Safari? Child. Black people, y'all need to gatekeep. Well, y'all, let me stop acting like I'm not a part of the black community. We need to gatekeep. NTR said, I read the statement. She's not fired. She's not in the next season. So I will say that caught me too, NTR. She will not be on the next season. So are y'all putting her on pause or what is it? Yes, I'm actually going to do a video about that because I'm not going to be available to do a live tomorrow, but I'm going to do a video about that. Marianne said, I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop in 2019. I had no idea what was going on there. And now I feel like I have to get back into it. But I know Erica is crazy. Yeah, it's a lot going on this show. I'm telling you, I was not even fully watching it. My mom was watching it. And I actually, before like it went viral, I actually saw the whole thing play out. And I was like, wow. This is insane. Dr. M said, also, what's wrong with Safari crying over the fact that Spice almost died? If my friend almost died, I would too. Yeah, they were friends before the freaking show. They've been friends for a very long time. I don't know if y'all ever heard Spice talk about Safari, but she knew him when he was a child. They have a very long relationship. So, of course, she's going to be talking back and forth to him. She knew him before him and Erica got together. You just think that he's just going to cut their relationship off? She's like an auntie to him if we're keeping it buck. Marianne said, this reminds me of Evelyn Lozada. Did she text somebody the monkey emoji or something like that is giving me basketball wife? She absolutely did. She didn't text it. She put monkey emojis under a post about OG. Tiffany said, sad how we will accept the bare minimum to feel like they belong. Absolutely. We do it all the time. We do it all the time. Yeah. Because they're hoping that the issues that people had with her have died down, because at the end of the day, all them light-skinned girls and that dark-skinned chick with the 3B curls all was standing 10 toes down for Evelyn. Lost. CM said, I taught one of those great grands, baby, the stories that child had. Talking about Thomas Jefferson. Child. And you know who's going to have to correct them? and teach them the right way. Black people, I'm telling you, we do so much work as a community. We do so much work as a community because it's all the labor is always put on us, especially when it's biracial and multiracial children. For some reason, it's like the Black community got to do all this damn work, but the whites or the non-Blacks that are calling you every kind of N-word, lynching you for fun at the family picnic, they don't got to do nothing. But Black people got to apologize, repent, bring you in the community, teach you how to cornrow, teach you how to fry chicken. Why you treat us like garbage? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of labor we are expected to do. And it's all because we came to this, a lot of us came to our respective countries as cattle. They don't see us as nothing else but cattle, y'all. It's labor they want from us. Labor, because look at what you have to, look at what the Black labor has done for America. Look at what the Black labor has done for the Caribbean. Labor. It's the only reason why they like us. Look at what Black labor has done for Africa. If we keeping it buck. Wendy said, take the culture, make a coin, and still condemn us. I'm looking at you, Miley Cyrus. Remember, listen, and I love that baby. I love that baby. I knew she was going through a little something, but you're not going to heal yourself through my culture, cosplaying to my culture. And Black people were so happy. Oh my God, Miley's listening to rap and hanging around Negroes. Dope since 1986 said, I expected Bambi and Sierra to take her side because they think they're not in the same boat as Spice. Yep. Come on, Dope. Talk about it. Even though we see she is called many Black women monkey or zoo animals. Yep. Oh, I'm not dark skinned. I'm brown skinned. She was only saying it about her. What? Oh, I don't have her features. I got a white person nose. Ignorant. That's exactly what it is. She talk about that Black girl. She not talking about me. And those are the conversations they had with Erica. She probably called other Black women monkeys in their presence, but because she was dark-skinned, they allowed it. Y'all didn't have a crush on Scrappy when y'all was teenagers. Stop lying, especially when Knock If You Buck came out, when he was a part of Crime Mob. Y'all lying. Y'all lying if y'all said y'all had a crush on Scrappy. Stop it. He sure did. And she knew not to mess with him. She knew. Dr. Rim said, I think Erica is threatened because Spice is a beautiful Black woman. Absolutely. Who men are all over and attracted to. I think she thinks the party is attracted to Spice, but they are like siblings. Guys, we talked about this. The preference always gets mad at Black women, especially dark-skinned Black women, when men that they think should want them are attracted to us. They get so angry and violent because they cannot believe that that man is choosing that dark-skinned Black woman over me with the light skin and the light eyes. You want that, monkey? They hate it. And that's probably what she thinks it is. But like everybody can see that it's a brother and sister kind of relationship. But she is so upset at that dark-skinned chick got her ex, or the man that she wants but don't want her, got his ear. That's what this really is. Give Me Shelter said, my prediction is the show Love and Hip Hop will keep its a backwards fan base, but the true test is Basketball Wives. If Evelyn brings ratings to the series next year, then VH1 will grab Zeus's #1 cutter entertainment spot. Probably, but they haven't, like, even before OG, they just weren't doing well. There's a light-skinned girl on Twitter who is just like, I would have called Spice an ape too. Are you kidding me? And everybody was just like, now hold on, you albino silverback. They started calling her every light animal in the book because this is it's a problem in my community. Because of how colonized my people are, some of my people are, light skin, anything close to whiteness is put on a pedestal. So you have a lot of light-skinned Black women who look like Gollum, thinking that they're the best thing that happened to the Black community. So they make these comments and they live in this la la land that just because they're light, they're clearing any sister out there. And it's just not the case. That's why that girl got checked like that. Josie said reality TV is a joke. When serious issues like this are brought up, 9 times out of 10, they're mishandled. Hello, Real Housewives of Potomac. Absolutely. Absolutely. CM said, as they should have. Erica lies bad, and for once folks see it. She did it to Johnny Blaze promoters, etc. But folks ignored it. Child, can't ignore it now. Drewski said, on point as usual, Mona Scott and all those other Black people who let her rock, let her get to this point. She's been emboldened for years, probably, and is all confused now, and people are scrambling. Yep. It's exactly what happened. That's exactly what's happened. Yes, this is Love is Blind was actually before Love and Hip Hop. Shark Tale. Yes, that's what she looked like. It's exactly who she looks like. The Dear Show podcast said Erica Mena allegedly is darkening her skin to be in competition with Amarla Negra, who is that for real or for TV? Child, and Amara is fertile. Child, is the world ready for a Dominican and Jamaican twins? Oh, Lord. Shanti said, one Google shirt will show you the history behind Moki. It kills me that people are saying I'm Black and I'm not offended. Maybe she thought she looked like a Moki. Like, seriously? Yeah, willfully ignorant. Telling you, some of them need to be put to sleep for good. Good. Put them to sleep. You can't save all of them. They can't go. They cannot go. Harriet Tubman knew. Dr. M said, it won't surprise me if she really was saying some foul stuff to Safari. That's why he left. Most men don't acknowledge abuse done to them by their partners. Nope. You ever hear like a man talking about like a toxic relationship that he was in, and he'll just say something and you'll be like, oh my God. Yeah, she had stabbed me in my chest 2 times while I was sleeping, but we made up later, and we still trying to work it out. You trying to work it out? She tried to kill you, but something is wrong. Something is wrong. Yeah, no, she called me an N-word and ran over my foot, but she also took me to the hospital and was crying the whole way there. Okay, Jerome. Ignorant, like Tamar. And then Tamar had the nerve. Shout out to whoever sent me Spice's live. I think it was Tony. Spice was doing the live, and then Tamar jumped on the live. And Spice was like, Tamar, I'm not really feeling you because you were on your TV show and you were saying that, you agreed with what Erica said. And Tamar was just like, girl, that's TV. I was just doing my TV show, and I didn't really think that way. I didn't have the information, but now that I got the information, I feel like Erica was wrong. That's still my girl, and you can't say nothing about my son. But I understand. You 40-something. How did you not have the information to make a conscious decision? How is your first thought? Especially when it's dealing with the racial slur of your community, how was your first thought is, oh, she shouldn't have said nothing about her son. So you mean to tell me she said something about her son, all of a sudden racism is okay? Y'all lost. And you're going to try to sit up in Spice's face and apologize. And I'm glad that Spice was not even featuring you, because that was wrong. That was you telling this woman that racism is okay against her. You're telling a Black woman that racism is okay against her because of what she said. Nothing that was racist. She was speaking facts. And because that woman's feelings got hurt, she could be a racist towards her? You say that as a Black woman? Woo! For good! Vicky said, I have no doubt in my mind that Erica was verbally abusive to Safari, because that's what his complaint years ago was when they first separated, that she was mean to him. I believe it. Give me shelter said, I've said the same thing before. People instinctively believe that Black people are required to perform emotional labor, even when the other culture is at fault. Absolutely. Absolutely. He wasn't in Crime Mom. He's not in. Hold on. Yeah, we not getting in back in. He wasn't in. He wasn't in Crime Mob. Who the hell was in that video then? Whoever had a crush on then? He was a part. No, he was associated with Crime Mob. Oh, I did not know that. Look at me learning something. Thank you, CM. Thank you. I'm gonna get all my super chats at the end. Thank you guys. Josie said Erica's self-esteem and identity is built on isms, so she and her people like her will never be able to fathom an ambiguously black woman like Spice. Yep. Ciao. Ciao. No, the preferences man didn't go run into a black woman. Oh, that's why she mad. That's why she mad. That monkey wasn't for Spice. That was for Amara La Negra. And not only is he with a black woman, he with a black woman that calls herself Amara La Negra. Y'all get mad when they come home. Give me shelter say, can I have an update? Didn't VH1 press release say that Nina will not return next season? Did they permanently fire her or is it a new release? They just said she won't be on the next season. So I assumed fired, but NTR made a good point. They just said next season. They didn't say fired. CM said both Erica mad because she was yanking Safari around and he got tired. Ciao. Ciao. Somebody like that's so ignorant, it's so dangerous for them to have a platform. So dangerous to them to have a platform. Indigo said, OMG, Nikki, your table. She was so ignorant on that live. I was so bothered. Josie said, I'm not surprised about Tamar. She spent however many years wearing a blonde wig to fit Vincent's tight white woman. Okay, he was in the video, so I'm not bugging. I remember that. I feel like I don't watch a lot of the show, but I feel like they're trying to make him and Diamond a thing, and I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I know that's right, CM. Vicky said if Safari left her for a light-skinned woman, she wouldn't be mad. Not at all. Not at all. Because she can compete with a light-skinned woman. If you go after a black woman, she can't do nothing there. Because she can't see herself in me. But she can see herself in that Latina chick or that light-skinned chick because she feels that she's comparable to that. But when she sees her, but when he goes after somebody like me or somebody like Spice or somebody like Amara, she can't compete. And because she can't compete, she can't take. Brown skin girl. Skin just like the pearl. Oh, I love when we had them spiraling. Child. Safari got a taste of that light-skinned Latina and said, absolutely not, I'm going home. Whoo! LS said they didn't say she wouldn't be on the spinoffs either. Very true. Very, very true. They just need to make it work at this point. Like, they just need to make it work. Because if I was with Scrappy, he couldn't be friends with Diamond. Somebody you've been on and off with for years? No, you can't be with her at all. Please no. Please no. I don't want to have a video that I got to scrub from the internet. Vicky says Scrappy and Diamond have been on and off for years. He cheated on Erica. Oh, wow. Are there no other men in Atlanta? Ciao. Ciao. Who knows? Honestly, I just want Amara to be with somebody stable because I could not believe she got with that Dominican guy who what was he? He wasn't even a realtor. Wasn't he like a property manager? No shade to property managers, but I'm like Amara. No, what is happening? Kirsten said the main reason women like Erica are with black men is because they think they're special and better than us. Yep, she can't compute any black woman threat, even if it's a friendship like Spice. Yep. Shanty said this reminds me of all the black men love Latinas. I feel like as soon as she said that, the universe was like, "Let me humble you real quick." Foolish. And she apologized. She was like, I shouldn't have said that. I was like, you learn now. You learn now. I actually used to watch it. Pink Petals, I actually used to watch it. I'm not going to catch up on anything. My mom watches it, so she'll fill me in on everything. But I used to actually watch it. For me, it just got far too violent. Like every scene was a fight. And I'm like, y'all still fighting at y'all big ages? I feel like at some point you just gotta walk away. But everything is throwing a drink and fighting, a throwing a purse, and I'm like, y'all not aching? Like y'all 40 something throwing bowls like that? Y'all not hurting the next day? Crazy. We're going to end with Ash, and then I'm going to get my super chats. Ash said, what happened is Erica thought that she had the upper hand with Safari since he was chasing her and treated him like crap. Then those tables turned. They sure did. Let me get my super chats. Olivia, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Indigo, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I got all my super chats. Thank you all. I love that. Give Me Shelter said, I had a conversation with one of my besties about the tendencies of some black men who exclusively date outside the culture, leaning on black women when it doesn't work. Another way black women use black women for emotional labor. Or they'll do this. They'll be with the non-black women, but make sure he has a community of black women friends. Like coming to you about everything, even situations with the non-black women that they're in. And black women, when you realize that's the role that you are playing in that black man's life, shut it down. Shut it down. Wendy said, remember that Vega heifer who said that she was black? All of a hip hop in Miami that was using the N-word, and her excuse was that to white people, yep. That Joe said the same thing. And I was like, ooh, y'all have had far too much access in my community. I can't wait for black people to shut the gates. Marianne said, from what I remember of Erica, she threw herself at everyone and anyone, so it really don't mean nothing to her. Safari just happened to be there at the time. That's all it was. You know, to be quite honest with you, I've seen her on TV since she was like a teenager. And it's always been a chaotic mess. Like it's always been very known that something is going on. And although I don't like her because of what she did, not a fan of hers, I pray that she gets the help she needs because something is going on there. Something is going on there. Anyway, Star family, it is time for me to get off of here. I was supposed to make a soup. I feel like it's far too late for my soup. I'm still gonna make dessert. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Tomorrow's there will be no lives tomorrow. It is the birthday of my grandmother who is now going on to glory, and my family and I are gonna celebrate her on tomorrow. So that's gonna be a day of an emotional day of peace, love, and joy. So I will not be on live. But I will see you all on Monday for my next live. But I'm going to film some stuff and have it playing on Friday. And I will see you soon for something else. Love you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for the likes. Please, if you haven't liked this video, make sure you like the video. And I will see you soon. Love you all. Bye. Oh Lord, love and hip